Hey guys, it's me, it's Amico Leonard. It's Tuesday, April 15th. I think it's already Wednesday, April 16th. I don't know. I didn't watch the clock because I get anxious at night if I watch the clock. I don't know why. I think, oh my God, it's already 1 a.m. It's already 2 a.m. and I get stressed out. So I don't know what time is it, and I don't really give a shit. I just watched the Monday Night Raw before WrestleMania, one of the most important Raw of the year, with, in my opinion, the Raw after WrestleMania, in the day after WrestleMania Sunday. And I was ready to going to sleep. I just took a chamomile tea. I just drank a chamomile tea. And while I was drinking it, I wanted to watch the WWE Raw recap with Sam Roberts and Mega Morant, but I started really late watching Raw, okay? And it's been a busy, stressful, but really joyful and happy and positive, really a great positive day, this one for me, because I it's been really great. I don't want to spoil you why, but it's been really a day to remember for me. I first of all, AEW announced the Forbidden Door in O2 Arena, and I can't wait. I will be there for sure. There is a nice chance that I will be there. 100%, I think, possibilities that I will be there, and I will try to buy the best seat available, because I think will be one of the last shows that I will do in a while, because after this August I think I really have to change my life, change many things in my life and focus on other things. Has been a hell of a ride, and I think this one will be. I don't say will be the last chapter of my ride, of my traveling for wrestling, because it's not true for sure, but will be really an end of an era for me. And in this road, I show at the end of the era between Undertaker and Triple H in Miami for WrestleMania 28. I was there, and that's where the real journey started for me back in the day, where when I became really a die-hard wrestling fan, a forever wrestling fan. And I think Forbidden Door will be an end of an era for me. I think will be the end of the pandemic for sure. And it's incredible that I waited basically all year long to wait the announcement for Forbidden Door. They told me, Tony Khan told that uh, after All in London 2, he was going to deliver Forbidden Door in London. And I waited for the announcement of the arena, and it's incredible that it's O2 Arena, because I left a piece of my heart there for Money in the Bank 2023, a show that I attended just because I thought, oh, okay, there is WWE Money in the Bank in London. I have to go. I will go. And I took a shitty ticket on the rafters, basically. And it is one of that things that just happen. You don't put too many expectation into it, and things just happen. And it became one of the best, most memorable shows and weekends of wrestling trips that I have ever had. That's where I met once again Chris, my great friend, my British great friend, and I met Matt for the first time, the ringside beer, and we became, I don't say we became friends, because we live in two different countries with different timelines, but in different ages in reality. But we started to talk a lot, and it's incredible that I have a friend like him. And it's incredible that Forbidden Door is coming to the O2 Arena. I thought about Wembley Arena, I thought about maybe Covent Garden, where the Fulham plays, and Tony Khan one of the owners of the Fulham, so I thought about that stadium for Forbidden Door. It's incredible that it's O2 Arena because it's a WWE backyard, and AEW coming there means a lot to me for the memories. Also because O2 Arena is basically, I think, the best arena I have ever been in, better than the Barclays Center, better than the American Airlines Arena in Miami, better than the Addition Financial Arena in Orlando. I really love this weird thing about being an Italian wrestling fan that travels for wrestling is that you travel most better than the Barclays Center, for example, in New York. You travel the most for the big shows, you know. So you travel for the WrestleManias, the All in London, the Wembley stadiums, the MetLife stadiums, the Sun Life stadiums, the Tokyo domes. But I really think that wrestling is meant to be in a smaller arena. It's not meant to be in the stadiums. Stadiums are great, you know, because it gave you the pump and circumstances, but I think wrestling really works with arenas because it's not meant to be for a attendance of 70,000 people. It's meant to be for an attendance of 15, 20,000 people that are connected to the ring. So I really love arenas, and the O2 Arena is by far the best arena in the world, in my opinion. There is an underground station that really takes you to the O2 Arena, direct into the arena. And the arena is amazing because it's the arena in a big mall. So if it's raining or there is something outside or you really don't want to go outside, you can spend your whole day of the show in the arena. So you can eat there, you can buy merchandise inside, you can take a coffee in the Starbucks that is in the mall, and then you can go to the show. If you are lazy that day, or you just want to enjoy the show, not getting around, you can stay all day in the arena and then go into the show. And that's amazing. I can't wait. I will be there for sure. And it also was a great day for me, a really stressful day, but a great day because I took tickets for another show that I will not speak about right now because I want to keep it secret. Another wrestling show that I will go on and that I will attend, and so it's been a day. It's been stressful, really stressful. This technology really burned my heart and my soul, my spirit, my mind. I really hate computers, cell phones, but it's incredible that a guy like me that really despises this technology is becoming one of those guys that is really able to use it for a better good because I right now really I am becoming an Apple guru, you know, because I have this shitty iPhone because I don't want to spend in a better iPhone for no reason at all, but I don't want to spend money in that, but I'm really getting I really started all the website on buying tickets. I started booking. I studied all the flights side websites. So I'm becoming a guru about using the technology. I use a lot of WhatsApp now for speaking with my friends. I think that I didn't use it at all during the pandemic, and it's incredible. Life it's really unpredictable because a guy like me that really despised technology is becoming a guru of technology. I don't say a guru, but I really work with technology and I really am able to use it in a great way, in my opinion. Because today, in 15 minutes, I book a tickets for a show, I book at an hotel, I started the same for flights, okay? But it's weird for me. So speaking about this stupid video that I want to do, I wanted to do this video because I'm really tired, really tired. Working from home is shit. sometimes, but because you spend a lot of time in front of the computer and then you have to do your own stuff in front of the computer, so you become burned out. But while I was drinking my chamomile tea, I started wondering about my prediction for WrestleMania. I was speaking with Matt about the fact that I don't really know how to predict this WrestleMania. The only thing that I was sure about until 15 minutes ago was Jey Uso beating Gunther. I'm really sure about that. If Gunther beats Jey Uso, it's one of the biggest shocking of the year, and we had a lot of shockings this year because we had Jey Uso winning the Rumble, the John Cena heel turn. That it's quite possibly the biggest and most shocking moment in the history of wrestling. And we will have this one and will be really unpredictable because I'm sure about Jey Uso beating Gunther. Okay, so this is my really the only match that I'm sure about. I don't really know how they will develop the story and the match between Roman, Seth, and Punk. I really don't know it. I have no idea because there is Paul Heyman that is on the side of CM Punk sides. It's not in Roman Reigns' corner. There is Seth Rollins that is the wild card for the match, and is maybe the only guy. It's incredible to say this about Seth Rollins. The only logical guy in this match is not the emotional guy in this match. It's the logical one. Okay, the one that it's there to win, to um, for a mission about saving this company, making wrestling better, and the other two guys, CM Punk and Roman Reigns, are emotional. Okay, they fight each other because about Paul. They are emotional in this moment with Paul Heyman, with the situation between Paul Heyman being CM Punk's best friend and Roman Reigns' wise man. So maybe Seth Rollins will come out with a victory. I think he deserves it really because for how much great Seth Rollins is, between in this match seems the underdog of the match. So if he wins, it's a great, shocking, but also deserving result. And I'm so happy. As you can see, dressed up for the occasion. I am already ready for WrestleMania because I'm so happy that CM Punk finally got the WrestleMania main event. It seems a little a political thing about putting CM Punk in the main event because they want to give him a main event of WrestleMania. It's great. It's deserving, but maybe in another scenario with not Punk in the middle of it, Jey Uso Gunther would have been the main event of WrestleMania Saturday, in my opinion. For CM Punk quest of being in the main event of WrestleMania and for Roman Reigns being in the match, I think they decided to give the main event to the triple threat, and that will be the 10th Roman Reigns main event of WrestleMania. I don't like Roman Reigns. I don't say I don't like Roman. Yes, I don't like Roman Reigns. I respect Roman Reigns. I can acknowledge what Roman Reigns is, but I don't see him as the greatest of all time. But doing 10 main events of WrestleMania makes him the greatest of all time because there is no one that did it like him. He did 10 WrestleMania main events in different eras. From the first main event that Reigns did was WrestleMania 31, and now we are at WrestleMania 41. 10 years ago, we had the heist of the century between Seth, Roman, Brock, and right now we are having the triple threat, maybe another Shield turning moment with for how Raw ended with the chair shot at that reminded the Shield moment in 2014. I don't know. I really don't know how Logan Paul and AJ Styles will work out because I'm doing this in English, but I'm really tired and my English is not perfect. But Logan Paul might win, but also AJ Styles deserve and need a victory. So I really can't predict it. I can't predict the fatal four-way for the Intercontinental Championship. I don't know if Jacob Fatu will win the title, maybe, but maybe not. I can't predict Tiffany Stratton and Charlotte Flair, really, because I don't know, maybe Tiffany can win, but if Charlotte wins, it's not that shocking result. And also the triple threat for the Women's Championship. I don't know. I really don't know how it will work out. Because Io Sky is the champion, she might win in a taking advantage about the feud between Rhea Ripley and Bianca Belair. But if Bianca or Rhea Ripley wins, it's not a shocking result. Okay, so I really don't know. It's a great WrestleMania. I think the build-up between 41 and 40, I think that as a long-term build-up, the 40 was a little better. I was a little more involved from the chamber of 2024 to WrestleMania 40, but as moments, the road to WrestleMania 41 has been the craziest road to WrestleMania of all time because we had Jey Uso winning the Rumble, the John Cena tour nail. And that's the thing I want to talk about because I'm not sure about anything except Jey Uso against Gunther, as I told you before, but I had this shining 20 minutes ago, drinking my chamomile tea in my room, in my bedroom, and I thought about how Cody and Cena can end and how the storyline can develop. And I thought about this scenario about the story, the feud, and the evolve into the WWE storylines. And I thought about this. I repeat myself, the John Cena heel turn might be the greatest moment in wrestling history. Okay, the most shocking moment. The problem about this moment is that since that moment to now, we didn't see, Dwayne Johnson, The Rock. Okay, so John Cena sold his soul to The Rock, but we didn't see The Rock at all in the WWE landscape in the last 1 month and a half. And I thought about this incredible, and I think they know what they are doing, so it's not that they don't put The Rock into the WWE landscape because they don't know what to do. They always, Triple H mostly, and well-deserving Hall of Fame induction, really knows how to do and what to do, the business that he runs. So I think that we have to think about the long-term storyline. And at first, in this week when I was thinking about my prediction, I didn't saw Cody Rhodes losing because I don't see John Cena becoming the WWE champion and maybe leaving the company and becoming a part-timer with the championship. But I on this day, I see clearly as a great wrestling team say in AEW with Adam Copeland, and I thought about this scenario. It came from my mind about John Cena winning the WWE Championship at WrestleMania 41, okay, and becoming champion, and going on to be champion until the end of the year, okay. He retires as champion and he relinquished the title and donate the title to The Rock. What do you think about this? I thought about it because in my mind it's impossible that they are not thinking about, they don't know how to do it, and they don't know how to develop a story that started with this from The Rock at Elimination Chamber, in the biggest moment in wrestling history. So I think that as a long storyline, I thought about what Dwayne Johnson, The Rock, said in the press conference, in the post-conference from Elimination Chamber, when they asked him about the long-term... I don't remember the question, but he said a smart thing. He said, you don't have to think about week by week, month by month. You have to think about 6-8 months from now. So maybe this WrestleMania will start a new story, or will be a chapter of a bigger story that will lead to New Orleans in WrestleMania 42, maybe, with The Rock as WWE champion, with John Cena that donate the title to The Rock, selling his soul to The Rock in the end of the year, giving the title to him, and maybe The Rock as champion will face Cody at WrestleMania 42. So what they started at WrestleMania 40, in the Raw after Mania 40, with the face-to-face between The Rock and Cody, and the two of them that really thought about in the lines about a possible match between the two, that moment will end up in a match 2 years later at WrestleMania 42 between Rock, champion, because John Cena gave him the title to the final boss against Cody Rhodes. So John Cena will become a 17-time champion. He will retire as that. The Rock has the title without fighting for it. And then we will have a match at WrestleMania 42 between Cody and The Rock. This is my prediction, really. I don't know how all the cards will be, all the pieces of the puzzle will be put into in WrestleMania in the following month, but I really think about this, and I really want to bet about this to happen. John Cena winning the title from Cody Rhodes at WrestleMania 41, maybe with the help of The Rock in some ways, with the help of the final boss. He goes on to become champion. He will defend the title for into 2025, maybe at Money in the Bank, SummerSlam, etc. He will relinquish the title to The Rock at the end of the year. He retires, and The Rock will be champion without competing for it. And he will face Cody Rhodes in the main event of WrestleMania 42. What do you think? Killing the fucking business. Enjoy WrestleMania 41, my guys. Stay safe.